Hi, Aryea, happy birthday. Blessing you, as we say in our tradition, to live to 120 years together with your wife, your entire family, in best of health, with total happiness. And keep up your beautiful spiritual journey. I love it. It's done a lot of good for me, and I'm sure many others too. And you know, I've never been invited to such an inspirational birthday celebration. My God, what you're asking of us to do, to show senseless love to the other. We're living in a time where, unfortunately, especially due to this last election, people are unfortunately showing senseless hatred to the other. There's no good reason to hate another person because of a political disagreement. And you know, this is affecting families, friends, neighbors, and as I'm sure many of you have, from posts on Facebook to conversations with people over the phone, in person, said, you know, we have to learn to disagree more civilly. And some people agree with me, and others say, no, it's the other side. If they would only change, they're causing it. And of course, it takes two to tango, but not everybody can hear that. And some people have gotten angry at me for not taking their position. And I try to explain that if this anger spirals out of control, it can result, God forbid, in a civil war. And I've heard, I'm ready for the civil war. And you know, at that point, communication becomes difficult. And in one of these encounters, soon after it, I received this beautiful email from Wendy inviting me to this senseless love birthday party for Aryea. I said, what can I do to deal with this issue in a way that I show senseless love? I happened to come upon this beautiful story, really teaching, and I don't have enough time to share the story, but the message is shared by the second Chabad Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rav Dov Ber, who lived in Russia about 200 years ago. And he would say that when people come to him with their difficulties, with their challenges, he cannot really help them or hear them or advise them or even bless them unless he feels in his life something akin, something similar to what he's hearing from them. If God made him hear these words, it means it has a message for him, and it somehow is playing out in his life. You know, his great-grandson, the Rebbe Rashab, would say that when people would come to him, he would need to walk out of his own garments, change his garments, and walk into the garments of the person that came to see him and feel what they're saying, and then change back into his own garments, so to speak, to be able to advise them from his perspective. But this made me thinking a little bit about me telling other people, you have to be kinder, you have to show more civility. I'm lecturing at them, and I realized I have to feel and hear their pain, hear what they're going through. And as a result of this effort, really, in my next conversation with one of these people, I tried listening much more intently and feeling and hearing what they're saying and imagining it as if it's happening to me a little bit. And I have to say, the most amazing thing happened. A few days later, this person calls me back and says, you know, Rabbi, I tried your approach with my neighbor, and in the past we fought, but right now I heard him and he heard me. We're not changing these others' opinions yet, but we talked, we have a level of civility. And I realized it was only because I heard him and felt and experienced a little bit his pain that he was able to hear me and feel what I was experiencing. So this senseless love effort really was very useful for me, and it taught me a lesson of how to really reach out to somebody who I disagree with by trying to hear them and feel them, and hopefully in that process they will hear and feel me, and hopefully the world can hear this kind of a message. Thank you so much. Wishing you a happy birthday and lots of love to you.